Exotics, presenting the best car in the world, a sports car, race car. It is not a do-it-all car. It's a pure racing car. Ferrari was winning the world championship in the 2000s, unlike now when it's the Mercedes-Benz by Lewis Hamilton. This car came right out of that racing, winning formula in the 2000s that brought forth the Ferrari Enzo. But that is a very big car, the big sister. This is more affordable, more nimble. And how did I arrive at it being the best car in the world? Well, JM on Cars has voted the F355 as the best car in the world, even after I reviewed the F430, the 458 and others. And it was going by a simple formula, and that formula was, that's not the interior, that's just in storage. I'm still going to present a video with the top down and with all those seat cover that I put on to prevent dust. Pure racing legend. Simple Pininfarina design that is new every time, new every day. It does not get old. Timeless design. This could still pass for a car that was built yesterday. So, coming back to our reason, this car is better than the F355. Ferrari being the undisputed number one car manufacturing company in the world. Rolls-Royce might be most prestigious, but Ferrari definitely. So if Ferrari is the number one car company in the world, and the best car is the F355 that this car dethrones, then the F355 is the best car in the world. And for emotions, maybe some people are still caught up in their childhood, but when you really look at it, this hands down better than the F355. I had the chance to buy the F355 when I hear the sound. It just didn't, it wasn't just for me. This one, I went to the showroom. Until I came to the back behind, I didn't even know it was any different from the 458. So in terms of the aesthetics, I think it's as beautiful as the 458. They are different. I think the back of the 458 kind of a little bit more modern might make that better than this. But when you look at the overall aesthetics, especially the Spider version of this is better. And the Spider of the 458, you are not able to see the engine. You can see the engine in the 430, But then the 430 is not as raw as this. So in terms of beauty, when you look at it all, I think this might very well be the most beautiful Ferrari ever. Clean, timeless design, and with a rawness, beauty, and the skills. And when you drive it, as you see in our driving, the sound, the emotions, is just pure exhilaration. Well, this is leading edge exotics, presenting the best car in the world, better than the F355, that is the best Ferrari, and controversially better than the 458, which is said to be a driver's car. I don't know. This is the best racing car driver, not CC driver. I think when they say best driver's car this time, it's just a car that is safe, that you can drive without it giving you problems. But that was not the essence of these race cars in those days. You have to be highly skilled to be able to drive it. It demands your attention, your skills. And that is why Leading Edge Exotics votes this the best car in the world. Bye for now. Hello. This is Leading Edge Exotics. Presenting. I don't know if you can hear me. The engine is so loud. Presenting the 360 Spider. I don't know if you can appreciate it, but I'll do my best. Leading Edge Exotics, presenting you the best driving and ownership experience. Completely honest. 100% honest. This is why you buy this car, the sound. You hear that sound. I always drive it in sports. Just the exhilarating sound. Enzo Ferrari, a man that was so passionate, 100% devoted to racing. He only made road cars to fund his racing program. I know everybody shouts about the 458 Italia. I've never driven one, I have to admit to you. But I don't think it's going to have a driving experience like this. And I think what makes that difference from this one is the dual clutch transmission. And I agree it may be faster. But look at me, I'm just doing at less than 30 miles per hour. But just the sound, the exhilaration. This is Leading Edge Exotics, presenting to you honest, the most honest, the best driving and bluntly honest ownership experience, just like we had in the G63 AMG. It was supposed to be my daily driver, and I know if it's brand new, probably covered under warranty. But too much high maintenance. Now, this Ferrari is my weekend driver. Weekend or just Sunday drive. But starting from the 355, the Ferrari F355, when the almighty NSX came out from Japan, they knew they had to make Ferraris, they had to make them reliable. The steering is kind of vague, not as communicative as the Lamborghini. But who cares? This is a pure racing. You have to be a good driver to be able to drive this. Wow. Leading edge exotics, bringing you the best, honest, the best driving and ownership experience. Oh, this is just so nice. I have to admit it's better for you to drive it in the automated manual. Don't forget that this is automated. This is like a manual. This is a manual car. At this time, I don't know if this plaque is there. Wow. Nothing compared to this. Well, I wish the steering was much more. Wow. This is magnificent. Magnificent riding. This is riding at its best. I'm going to make another video, but JM on cars, and initially I think it was top gear. They voted the 355 as the best car in the world. And how did they arrive at that? Because Ferrari is the best brand, and they claim that the F355 is the best Ferrari. Therefore, automatically they made the F355 the best car in the world. But I think this F360 is better than the F355. So what does that make it? That means that this F360 is the best car in the world. If it's better than the F355. And why is it better than the F355? It's more spacious, it's more beautiful, more controversially, some feel that the sound, they prefer the sound of the F355. I think it might be a little bit better than this, the F355. But again, it's controversial. So when you look at it overall, this is faster, this is more stable, this is more reliable. That's one of my number one criteria for ownership of this car. Otherwise, you will regret the experience, because if it's always at the garage, or if it's costing you so much money, what's the point? It's useless. Therefore, I vote this the best car in the world. And I don't think people are really caught up on it. That is why they are so cheap. But you know what? I don't care. That's why I've been able to get it and ship. And when I say ship, I mean like Ferrari ship. I should be able to know I've driven, I've had Lamborghinis, I've had other Ferraris, I've driven the Tributo. I did a video on that. Yeah, the Tributo is fast, much faster than this. Maybe 0 to 60 is about 2.7. But do you feel the road at every mile? You don't even have to be speedy. Those ones you have to go up past the starting speed limit to bring out those cars. This one at every speed, you can feel the acceleration. Oh, living exotic. Presenting to you the best driving, the best ownership experience. You don't have to fall in the pitfalls that I fall into. I've had so many. You don't have to experiment. I think the only thing that beats the acceleration of this one might be the GT3 portion. But then, it is not as beautiful. It is not as curvaceous. It is not as rare. A lot of people don't even know, they won't be able to tell the GT3 from other portions, but this one stands out. This one stands out. And the thing is, people that don't even know the Ferraris might even mistake it for one of the modern ones. Arguably, those ones are much faster. They have more gadgets. They have better sound system. But who buys a Ferrari because of that? You buy it because of the driving experience. And like a lion, they announced it itself like a big rock. modern you can. I had the modern before, which is the cool version. You cannot hear all the sound. This one opens up experience, and then you can see the engine also. Maybe like exhaust nails the Ferrari 360 Spider. The best sports car in the world. And how do we arrive at that? Because the F355 that it replaces was the best car in the world. And this is much faster, more beautiful, more reliable. Yeah, right now, that might be much faster. That might be faster. That might be much more comfortable. But who buys these cars because of comfort? This is why you buy it for the raw driving experience. I don't know if the steering is more complicated than this. This is the only thing. This is the only thing that I have. You have to be careful. Sometimes it just goes to neutral, and then you start it just starts to rev. And it starts to jerk, and that happened to me because because the way the actuator works, the more you press the gas pedal, the more it releases the clutch. And if you have 3 pedals, you just have to release the clutch and kind of balance it. But since this doesn't have that, it is when you press on the acceleration. That's when the computer, see what I was talking about? That's when the computer the actuator releases the clutch as well as gradually increasing. I don't know if you're giving manual car before, and when you are starting, you put it in gear 1, and you gradually, as you are releasing the clutch, you are putting more power in the accelerator. But this one is doing it computerized. And you're going to get more technical reviews on this. I have a doctor, and I can give a lot of scientific and technical reviews on this. And by the time we are done with this, we would have known about all the science behind this one ride. How the engine Ferrari put his passion and soul into these people, even after he's long gone. The legacy lives behind. Leaving them exotic, respected, best car in the world. Lamborghinis, Ferraris. So I've had the experience. Therefore, I crowd this. I don't care what all the reviewers are saying. The Hurricane, the new one, the rear-wheel drive Hurricane Evo, is saying it's the best driver's car. I don't know the idea of driver's car. It's probably the car that helps you to drive. But you have to be a real race driver, car race driver. I mean, you have to get it training, you have to know. This is not for the faint of heart. Exhilarating, and the radio is not bad. They have to do my Christian FM, John FM, not bad. You could also plug with a cassette adapter. You could with a cassette adapter. I could play my music via the cassette adapter and connect it to my phone and play my music or my videos. Proper race car driver's car. I don't know what you mean by driver's car. This is race car driver's car. Just taking all the experience taken from the 2002 championship winning of the Ferraris. And these days, Lewis Hamilton for Mercedes-Benz is one winning all the Formula 1 races. But when this car was made, it was Ferrari. Schumacher was the one. And just starting from the beginning, you don't have to be like top end speed. You don't have to be at top end speed to enjoy the car. This is magnificent. This is exhilarating riding. This is at its best. I mean, affordable. Relative to Ferrari, affordable. The lowest Ferrari right now, the cheapest Ferrari, 296, which is a V6 engine, starting from 300,000. Get a good one of this, you can get it for less than 100,000 if it's high mileage. But this is just 11,000 miles. Just 11,000 miles. But you have to know the history. I'm just giving you a good summary of it. We're going to break down all these little parts into little parts. But today, just giving you a broad review. All those Ferrari enthusiasts. 360. They are not better than you. Those that have, this came out in the same year as the Enzo Ferrari came out and exotic. Wow. The last time I shouted like this was when I was reviewing the F8 Tributo. Now, even paid homage to this vehicle. But that was the last. I think the F8 Tributo is the latest iteration of this one that started with the 308. This is fantastic. Drivers. I think that is their definition of driver's car these days. But this one will make a race car driver of you. Wow. Even at its lowest speed, I'm driving. You can't even drive more than 30 miles per hour here. But you can hear the sound, the acceleration. You can feel the exhilaration with me. This is magnificent. You hear it before you even say it. Or see it before you hear it. It's so fast. No, you actually hear the sound. You hear the sound first. Lotus Elite as driving like a go-kart. This is the big boy version of it. driving like a go-kart.
Helping St. Pete find joy at 91.5.
Wow. Wow, magnificent, magnificent ride. Magnificent ride. Magnificent ride. Magnificent ride. Exhilarating ride. This is so fantastic. But we got to do one thing before we go. Let's pull the top up. Let's see what is the button for that. I think it's this one. This is the one. Okay. Yeah. Let's put the top up. Got to keep it greased. Fantastic ride. Well, as we close that top, this has been Leading Edge Exotics presenting the best car, the best sports car, the best car in the world, the 360 Spider, Ferrari 360 Spider, replacing the F355 that was previously the best car in the world and in some people's opinion. And I think it's better than the 458 Italian because of its rawness. Might not be as fast, might not be as smooth, but if you are looking for a pure race car for the road, in the spirit of Enzo Ferrari, this is it.